So you might not remember this, but way back in 2012, the restaurant chain, and I use that term loosely, Chick-fil-a, an American chain, took a stance against gay marriage. And Dan Cathy, the president of the company, reaffirmed that when asked. He said that he and his company are guilty as charged when it comes to his stance on traditional family values, namely a stance against gay marriage. He said in the Baptist Press, and you can see why this is his position, he said that he doesn't run a Christian business per se, but that the organisation is run along biblical principles. We are very much supportive of the family, the biblical definition of the family unit. We're a family-owned business and a family-led business. So naturally, he opposes gay marriage. I personally don't care. I don't really care if he opposes gay marriage. I support gay marriage. And if I gave a shit, I would probably boycott Chick-fil-a on a personal level. And maybe if asked, I might say, well, if you're in favour of gay marriage, these people aren't. So if you don't want to eat at their restaurant, then that's a choice you can make. But for Jack Dorsey, boycotting Chick-fil-a is not a choice, it's an obligation. Especially during Pride Month. Because apparently the owner of Chick-fil-a, the president of Chick-fil-a, not being in support of gay marriage, is basically like a Jew eating at a Nazi restaurant, in their mind. I mean, Chick-fil-a have never actually done anything to gay people, to the best of my knowledge. They didn't prevent gay marriage from coming in, even though they might not have wanted it themselves. But basically, Jack Dorsey eating at Chick-fil-a is like an Armenian being a co-host on the Young Turks. So Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey ignited a backlash online after revealing that he ate at Chick-fil-a. Imagine, that's the world you live in. Did you eat at the wrong restaurant? At the wrong time of the month? You are in so much fucking trouble, Jack. Dorsey posted a photo to Twitter captioned "Boost at Chick-fil-a," showing he had saved 10% on a $31 order at the fast food chain. Weird that he would do this, given that everyone knows Chick-fil-a's opinion on gay rights. It was Pride Month, and Jack Dorsey inhabits a very left-wing bubble full of virtue signallers that are going to come after him at the slightest scent of blood. You must love the taste of bigotry, one person wrote in response. Why is Twitter boosting a notoriously anti-gay company during Pride Month? They must hate gays. That's why they're doing it. Jack Dorsey's going to come out as pro-gay genocide, I think. Among critics was former CNN anchor Soledad O'Brien, who said, "This is an interesting company to boost during Pride Month, Jack." Oh, Jack. You didn't think about it, did you? You just thought, hey, wow, I got 10% off. I can tell other people I got 10% off. Aren't I doing a nice thing for people? Nope. In response, Jack cucked completely and said, "You're right. I completely forgot about their background." Of course you did, Jack, because you were just being a normal person operating in the world normally and forgot that you were surrounded by partisan zealots who will seize upon absolutely any tiny misdemeanor to tear you down. Some people, homophobes presumably, supported Dorsey's decision to eat at Chick-fil-a. Who gives a fuck where he eats? Saying that the food is great and he shouldn't have to apologise for eating a chicken sandwich. Don't give in to these people and their complaints. I'm gay and I love Chick-fil-a. Go on and eat that Chick-fil-a and post about it as much as you want, said one Uncle Tom. There is no great lesson here apart from, Jack, you had this coming. You got into bed with these people. If you repudiated them at the first sign of them trying to put pressure on you for their own personal or political interests, which really are one and the same thing, then you deserve everything you get when they chew you out for having lunch at the wrong fucking restaurant. Don't call it a grave, Jack. It's the future you chose.